Hello everyone, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we need to make sure that we have done for our classes to start on Wednesday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go down through the items here so that you'll be kind of used to what Canvas is talking about. Some of these things are discussed on that Canvas online training that you've taken, or if you actually came here and took the video training here on campus. Hello everyone, there's a few things we need to make sure that we get done today so that our courses will be ready to start tomorrow. But what I'm going to talk about is first is a few things that we need to make sure we can do. If you want to add a picture to your account, once you've logged into Canvas, you're going to automatically be on your dashboard page. So click on your account, go down to settings, you'll see the little picture icon with my picture in it. Click on that. Click on choose a picture, and when you click on that, it's going to open up your computer, find your picture, click on it, and it's going to put it right here in the little icon. It's going to have a little circle icon. You can resize it to get it to fit in the little circle picture here. Once you've got that done, then just click save. Once you click save, your picture is going to be here. And if you need to go back and resize it, it's fine with that. None of the other settings you need to worry about changing. Then we want to go back to the dashboard page. And we're going to click on a particular course. I'm going to use the DMS 003 course. Every DMS course is set up the same. The only thing is going to be the name up at the very top. This here is going to be the same picture. All the steps are going to be the same for everybody. So we're going to go into the announcements. This is what you need to get done between now and tomorrow. And there's a couple reasons we want that done. It's going to make it a whole lot easier for you during the semester and not have to worry about setting up announcements every week. We'll click on the announcements. Now you'll see on my page I've already got the announcements set up for all the weeks of that particular course. The announcements for the week of August 15th to the 21st, that's the first week of the class. And for you to click on and set up an announcement, just click on announcement. Give it a title. Whatever title you want to call it, you set it up for yours. Then go out to the file that I sent you with all the announcements on it. I've got it like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, whatever. The messages are already set up the way they need to be set up. If you want to make a little bit of changes to it, that's fine. Copy that into this particular section here, and then the only other thing you need to do is delay posting. What you want to do is you want to post it on a certain day, and then that way that announcement is automatically sent to the student as a post. It's also sent as an email to their inbox, so they get it 2 places. They get it on the computer, and they also get it as an email. So just click on down here, and I'm going to have this one particular start on the first day of the week. So August 15th, select it. Don't do anything down here in this particular part. We don't want comments. We don't use podcasts. We don't allow liking. Then you just click save. Once you click save, that announcement is going to be saved on your announcement. The first one is going to be the first thing listed at the bottom of the page. And you can see it's delayed until August 15th at 12 a.m. So at midnight tonight, this post will be available to the students. That's another thing. Students will be able to log into their class at 12:01 a.m. tonight. So this is one of the reasons we want that announcement to be done, so that you don't have to get up at midnight tonight and go ahead and post it then. The other announcement that I want you to post is your welcome email. That's the second file that I sent you. You just click on announcement, go out there and post your announcement in the class. This is the same one that you usually send on the first day of the class. So again, you don't have to worry about doing it first thing tomorrow morning. So if you get at least those 2 announcements done tonight, you're fine. It doesn't take that long to post announcements, as you've seen, so it's probably best to go ahead and post all the weekly announcements tonight. Go ahead and get it done, then you don't have to worry about posting them during the semester. You can also post any other announcements you want to. You might want to post one like a week ahead of time before the final test is due. That way it pops up at the top of their screen a week and a half before it does. If you want to post a message when they're halfway through the semester or whatever, you can put any announcement out here that you want to. It's going to be your choice. So once you've got your announcements done, then we're going to come down to the syllabus button. Now I've already posted the syllabus like we did all the time. It's going to look a little different on the screen because you don't see all the syllabus right here. You just mainly see the contact information, textbook, and a few other things. This is the way the school wants it set up. They don't want any student or teacher policies put on this syllabus part. That's all included down here. So what the students will do is they'll open the instructor policies link below to view and print out a copy of the whole syllabus. So once they click it, it will open up an actual whole syllabus, a syllabus like we normally see, with all the information on it, with all the instructor policies on it, with the grading policies, course policies, attendance, down at the very bottom it's got that tentative course schedule like we normally have. So the students can actually just print out a copy of this. You'll see the little icon up here where they can print. So once they do that, then they can have a copy of the whole syllabus. Now what's one good thing about the way the syllabus is set up now is the instructor policies, I have it stored on a OneDrive on my computer, so if anything needs to be changed, I can change it on my computer and it will automatically update these instructor policies. If anything up here in the contact information needs to be changed, let me know. I can get it corrected here. I can also get it corrected in the OneDrive file. If you want to add a picture here, when you click at your class, it says insert picture here. Just click on it, add a web image. If you want me to do it, just send me a picture that you want me to add, and I can add it to the syllabus very quickly. So once we get through all that stuff, then we're going to actually go to the modules. These are little steps that you'll see if you go back to the home page. These are the modules. You'll see we got a start here button, so hopefully the students will know where to start at. Then they got the course resources, step 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are basically the same steps we had on Moodle. So I'm saying all this stuff here is basically the same thing you had in Moodle. It's just how to get there. So the students can either click here or they can click here to get to the same thing. Now the first 4 steps under the getting started has to be done before any of these other ones will open, just like we had in Moodle. The Welcome to Your Developmental Math shell, you'll see that. It's just got the course name, instructor name, the announcements button to view the weekly course announcements. Then you also want to use the inbox to see that. Then the way you navigate through it, you don't have to go back to the home page to click another module. You just click Next. This is a brief course tour. You might want to watch this so that if students have questions about how to navigate through the Canvas page, it's only about an 8-minute video, so go ahead and watch that. Just make sure the link works also. Then we're going to go to the next page. This is the introductory form. This takes the place of that census data activity we had before. What you'll want to do is, everybody's is going to look the same. I've also got the census date. Make sure that's correct as on your syllabus, because that's going to be very important. Then go down. You want to click reply and actually go ahead and introduce yourself to the class. And then once that's done, then the students just can come out here and reply themselves. Now what this is going to do is this introductory form has a due date of August 22nd. I've already got it set up so you don't have to edit anything, but if this date is wrong, come up here and click Edit. Scroll down, and you will see that in the Assign To, we've got it assigned to everyone. We've got the due date here, and we've also got the until date. Now what this does is, after August 22nd at 11:59 p.m., or basically midnight, once it turns to August 23rd, 12 midnight, the students are locked out of the course, so that you don't have to go out there and deny them access like you did in Moodle. They're automatically denied access. So what we'll do is, once we actually know the students who don't, we'll talk about the census report a little bit later on, but I'll probably do another video because I want to actually have some students have done it so you can see what it looks like. So I'll do another video on that. So don't worry about that till your census date. So once we get to the next module, we watch the brief course tour, we've got to the inform. Then this tells them that, hey, you've done the last step that's required. So that's basically just a statement. Then we're going to go into the actual course. These are the important links, the Pearson support, tech support, the Khan Academies that we had in Moodle. We've just posted them here. If the students ask when they need to use them, Khan Academy videos. We've also got them in MyLast Plus. Pearson's technical support, that's also in the MyLast Plus course, so they're probably not going to use that too much. Then we're going to go to the next step. This is the same syllabus. If you click on it, it's going to go back to the same place as if you click the syllabus thing. So we've got an actual link there. So if we change it in one place, it automatically updates the other one. So we're going to go back to modules. We're going to go down and do our syllabus quiz. This is the same quiz that the students had in Moodle, so nothing has changed. They do that, then this is the same video that Jeff's created a long time ago about how developmental math shells work. Just make sure that's working on yours. Then go to the next item. We got the little quiz on that video that was on the previous step. Students will do that one. Then they'll go to the next step. Where to find your math assignments for the classes is always a question that we have every time. So we just actually went ahead and put it on here. It's all in MyLast Plus, the same way as before. Now everything left that we're going to talk about is basically the same thing. Now I have done a new video, how to navigate in MyLast Plus, because we didn't want Moodle on that video. So this is the same video that was in Moodle. I've just changed it from Moodle to Canvas. So I want you to watch that video and make sure it works. Then this is the single login instructions for MyLast Plus, like we had previously. Then this is just another statement telling the students what to do. This is the same thing that was at the bottom of MyLab's, well, of the Moodle course. We've just copied it over Canvas. And then our last step is a single login link to go directly to the MyLabs Plus software. Looks a little different, but all the students have to do is they'll click on it, and they'll be redirected straight to their MyLast Plus course like as before. Now, MyLast Plus has changed the screen a little bit, so if you see a few little odd messages here, that's fine. The instructor homes, they've put a lot more access out there for us. Most of the stuff we don't use. So what you want to do is, when you log in first, and this is actually the way the students is going to see it, click View Student Home. And you'll see the announcements like we've normally done. And this is exactly the same way as your old MyLast Plus class works. So nothing has changed once you get to the MyLast Plus thing. So everything in your module step, all this stuff here is basically the same thing as what was on Moodle. So hopefully students will not have a problem logging in and getting started on stuff. The next button we're going to talk about is the People button. This is where you can see who is in your class. If it's got inactive, that's a student that's been made inactive because they can be non-paid, they dropped the course, whatever. So this may change. If you look at it tonight, you may not have all these students. I may have to move a few students around. So don't take this as your correct roster yet until, like I said, 12 o'clock tonight. Census report, I'll do another little video about that because I want to see some actual students completed that census data activity. Chat, if you want to use that, that's fine. Smart thinking, we've always had that in our syllabus. Starfish, same thing. My files, that's where you can upload files yourself. Settings button, I think I have everything changed that needs to be changed. We'll go back to calendar. We done talked about it already. There's that final test due date on my calendar. Now what we want to make sure that you're aware of, and this is very important, if I click on the introductory forum and I delete it, it's going to delete the introductory forum. So don't never go out there on introductory forum ones and mess with those. Any of them that you've changed as an event, if you want to open it up and delete it, that's fine. Because it's going to say, are you sure you want to delete this event? Yeah. Because, it's not a particular one. And over here on the side, you'll see all your classes. If they're not highlighted, you'll see the forum button went away from my calendar because I clicked that one. That's the forum introduction. Now I want to see all my classes. So if you go over here and you don't see a message posted that you posted for a particular course, make sure that particular class is highlighted. Just click on the little button here. If it's not highlighted, like down here in my sandboxes, I don't want those messages. That's why they're not showing. I've only got my actual course showing. You should just have one introductory forum and then one final test email or one final test post to the calendar and then whatever else you want to put on your particular class. Now the inbox, click on it. It's basically the same thing as what a normal inbox is. Since I don't have any messages, you can go to all courses or you can select, a certain particular course and just see the ones from those. You can see your unread, Since I don't have any messages in here, I really can't talk too much about that. The commons part, don't need to worry about. If you ever have to wonder about how to do something, click on the help, then go down to the Canvas help guides, and when you take your online training, you'll hear about this. There's also some in the actual Stanley Community College online training. Click on your Canvas guides. You go out there as an instructor, and you can find anything and everything you need to know about Canvas from these little Canvas guides. But hopefully in this video it's kind of got you everything that you need to know at least to get started. And like I said, since I haven't taught in this yet, we're all going to be trying to do this all on the same time. So good luck.